I'm sure you all have been following the story of Hind Rajab, who was travelling with her aunt, uncle and 3 cousins trying to escape the genocide in Gaza. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society released a recording where 15-year-old Layan, Hind's cousin, called for emergency aid when somehow Hind survived, and this is a recording of her. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society managed to maintain contact with Hind for 3 hours, where her mother was able to speak to her. The PRCS sent an ambulance team to rescue her. They informed the IDF and they knew the location of where Hind was. But on the way, eyewitness reports stated that a laser beam was seen on the ambulance before it was shelled. This is the aftermath. The ambulance completely wrecked, killing Yusuf Zaino and Ahmed Al-Madoun, the 2 paramedics in the ambulance. Hind also didn't make it. This is where she spent her last days. Riddled with bullet holes, surrounded by the corpses of her cousins and her aunt and uncle, and most likely surrounded by IDF soldiers. This was a clear war crime. The targeting of innocent civilians, the targeting of healthcare workers are clear war crimes. But how have the media decided to report this? The BBC and CNN, amongst others, use the title 6-year-old found dead, whereas this was a clear massacre. And the article ends with, Israel has previously accused Hamas of using ambulances to transport its weapons and fighters, to somehow justify an attack on ambulances and innocent civilians. We have been calling out BBC bias since the beginning. The systemic dehumanization of Palestinians, even in their death, has been analysed in a recent study by Dana Naja and Jan Litieva, which you can see here on this link, and it's been referenced by many. We have had enough, and this is why I'm calling for anyone watching this video to complain to the BBC about its coverage. The process is very simple. Search for BBC complaints. When you get to the what is the complaint about, use the drop-down menu and select BBC website or app. Where it says which website or app, click BBC News website. And where it says are you contacting us for a previous complaint, click no. Use the following instructions on the screen to complete the form, and I'll be adding this to a message with this video. Let's hold the BBC to account. Send the complaints, call for justice for Hind and her family. Once a response to this has been received, a further complaint will be sent to Ofcom and we will update you on that action closer to the time.